What's up, family? Check this, family. I was listening to a report from a young lady, and she was explaining that, based on history and people's not wanting to willingly help uh, the people in Israel or the Jews, that on these occasions, the people responsible, especially in this country, that didn't support the Jewish people were punished by God firsthand, by tornadoes, by all types of shit. Okay? Well, here's the problem with that, young lady, and I want you to listen to me well because it's important. Now, God gave us a certain amount of intelligence, okay? And He allowed us to think, all right? Now, accordingly, based on where the Jewish people came from, the shit that they did for a living, and, as I said before, what they did most of the time, which was work out in the motherfucking sun 24/7, and the fact that they were captured tribes and or people that lived in a region of people that had melanin in their skin, deep melanin in their skin. Not to say that everybody was the same color scheme, but those that live out in the woods, or should we say live in the open, work constantly in the open, have a darker complexion for the most part. Melanin adapts and it gets in their skin, okay? Now, history tells us that Jewish people, based on historical fact, history tells us that Jewish people were dark complexion people. They were black people. If you want to get into that black and white, that rainbow bullshit. Well, here's the deal with it. If God is punishing people that are pretending to be something that they're not, that would make God a hypocrite or a liar. Now, since I'm not qualified to say what God does and or how He feels, I don't think He would want us to accept the possibility or the non-reality of Him punishing people for a group of people that are not who they say they should are, period. And I have yet to see God stand out and tell everybody, don't fuck with these people because they are Jewish and they're my people and they're not to be fucked with. But again, like I said, we will find that the Bible says this. And the Bible says that they are God's chosen people. But the Bible does not go into the color scheme of these people. Okay? Now, once again, I don't believe God is behind doing anything to the Jews whatsoever that are in Israel now, because they're not the true Jewish people that the Bible speaks of specifically. Okay? So to tell a lie on God would be a falsehood and some more propaganda and bullshit. The point of the matter is, if you want to look at what Obama's doing and this administration is actually saying we're not going to openly continue to pay you when you already collect money through the Federal Reserve, which is your shit, and you take yours direct. At some point, people are starting to question this relationship we have with you. Okay? And the things that you're doing in the country. Now, you take every goddamn thing. You control every motherfucking thing. So we can't continue to openly tell people that we're going to voluntarily give you shit when you take shit all the goddamn time. You have every motherfucking thing. If at any one time they decided to, they could pay everybody in the motherfucking country without a shadow of a doubt, and they wouldn't have to motherfucking work for most of us for the rest of our goddamn lives. Now, here's the deal, once again. Why would you pay people that impose taxes on people, including our military, for the right of being in this fucking country? These people that you're talking about, they no longer want to openly support, already have every goddamn thing. People are tired of the bullshit. So somebody's got to try and slide that rug out from under them, because if not, people are going to rebel. they've had enough of this bullshit. And a part of that bullshit is continuing to openly want to give to someone that already owns every goddamn thing. Now, since that's the case, young lady, and since I have yet to have you tell me one time that God told you to deliver these messages and shit, don't lie on God. Alright? Right now, what God's doing, from what I can best tell, He's trying to deliver the slaves, or should we say the have-nots, into the possibilities of having knowledge about what's really going on. Because of that, people are having to redesign the matrix, redesign the programming, because people are no longer hypnotized by the bullshit. Think about that. Thought about that, family. And maybe you should think about it too. Okay? Because like I said before, there is no historical fact that supports a white man with an all-white jury hanging around in Israel, performing miracles, and no book that surfaced yet of this white man making any policies or writing anything to anybody in English, in Arabic, and or Hebrew, except for the same white jury that made up the book that was copied by another group of white people that we now believe in, that history has told us has lied to us continuously. I might want to think about that, family. Have a happy new year, and I'll talk to you soon, I hope. God bless you.